Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. What are you eating? You got cheese? Is your cheese good? Oh, you leaving me? Okay, bye-bye, Blue. Welcome back to the Jebus family, guys, and happy Saturday morning. I just tried to film you and you ran away. Today we're getting ready to leave out of our Airbnb here in Vermont. This house in Vermont here was super, super nice. Tell him, Broly. The only problem was there's a lot of big windows without covering, so like right when the sun came out at like 7 a.m., it was time to get up. Yeah, we didn't really have a choice because the room lit up really bright. I think this is, like I said, designed for people that are out here hunting or biking, and they're gonna get up, you know, butt early in the morning anyway, so it doesn't make a difference, but it worked. And it was beautiful. So now we're heading out of the backwoods of Vermont, but we do get to go through the entire state of Vermont south. We were going to take Route 100, but there's just absolutely nowhere to stay, and it just says it's traffic, I guess, because it's a Saturday. So we're taking another route south that's supposed to be just as scenic as well. From what I read, they say every road in Vermont's pretty scenic, so we'll see. I see why so many people come out here during this time of year. Look at these trees and views, and I'm surprised how empty this road is, to be honest with you, because it's a Saturday and it's leafing season. We're here at Anthony's Diner in St. Johnsbury, Vermont to find some breakfast. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but it looks good. Say big, small circle, big, small. Do you want to draw? Where's the big one? That's right. Where's the small one? Good job. You're so smart, buddy.
Smile.
You got some sausage coming? Say yes. Yes. You draw them with your crayons instead? I like them. I like all your drawings, buddy. I couldn't resist homemade from scratch biscuits, sausage biscuits, and home fries, just cut up potatoes. So we were just eating in that restaurant, right, which is really good, by the way, and somebody recognized me from YouTube, and look what I got given for free. This is a cool metal Dragon Ball sign. If you're watching this video right now, thank you. That is awesome, and I can't believe it's actually one I don't have. That is super, super cool. Then right behind the restaurant was a little farmer's market here, so Broly wanted a chocolate chip cookie, and the restaurant didn't have normal chocolate chip cookies, so we got fresh made, local made chocolate chip cookies, so Broly could have one on the way, and Dada can have one now too.
You like your cookie?
Baby, do you want chocolate?
Is it good? Is it good? It's good.
Smells so good.
These views are insane. Wow. Yeah, Vermont and New Hampshire are like the king of the crop here in New England. Maine's number 3 too. Those are my 3 favorite. New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, probably in that order. But we've just started in Vermont, so I don't want to give Vermont an unfair chance until we get all the way through it. But it is beautiful here. Couldn't pay me enough money to be that guy right now. You see him hanging off the basket right there? Oh my gosh, that anxiety. That height's right there. No thank you. You know we still haven't found yet since we've been to Vermont? We have to find before we leave. One of those old school covered bridges. I absolutely will not refuse to leave Vermont until I can go through one of those old covered bridges. Look at that. Woo! This bridge isn't covered, but it's definitely beautiful, that's for sure. Vermont lottery is cheap. Their $30 ticket, top prize is only $100K. That's like $5 tickets in Virginia. I'm pretty sure there's $5 tickets that have $150K prizes in Virginia, but I gotta give every state its fair try and buy their most expensive one. Oh my gosh, guys, look, 58. And 58, we have a winner on the lottery ticket in New England. First one. I've gotten starched by Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Maine. I forgot to get one in New Hampshire, so we actually got our first win. How much? We'll find out when we stop. Let's see what our first New England win. Is it gonna be break even? Oh, it's just a break even, 30 bucks back. But you know what? A break even is the lead right now. We found a huge antique mall that apparently also has live alpacas for Broly, so we had to stop.
You wanna feed him?
Look, you wanna feed him?
Watch it. Hold it out for him.
Look, watch. Look.
Whoa.
You wanna give him some more? You wanna give him some? Hold your hand like this. You see that? Can you put your hand like that? Can you put your hand out like
that
this?
hand doesn't have food in it.
Look.
Can you give it to him?
He's eating it. That is an alpaca, you're right.
Which ones are llamas and alpacas? He said more food.
You want more food?
Can you go hold your hand out and get it?
Right.
Hi.
Get some out. Look, open it up. Look, alpaca food. Get it out, look. Ugh. There you go, get it all. Money's worth. Go give it to the alpaca.
You can hold your hand out like this.
You hold your hand out like this. Look.
Say llama.
Whoa. That's okay.
Dropping it and saying more.
Look at you. You playing?
Use this hand too.
You playing both? That's so good. Wow.
Use this hand?
You're an expert, man. The drive through Vermont has just been beautiful so far too. It really has been. Vermont, I hate to say this, Vermonters, but I have to put it my New England ranking number 2. New Hampshire's still number 1. My ranking right now is New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut. That's what I have to say. Massachusetts was beautiful, and Boston left a bad taste in my mouth. 2 kids had a stand set up with lemonade and popcorn. You can't not stop, right? We have to stop. Amber's grabbing some lemonade and some popcorn. You gotta support the young entrepreneurs. You absolutely have to. By law, it's required. We're gonna get $3 worth and just tell them to keep $20 because you have to, man. You gotta encourage that in kids. Too many kids are not taught entrepreneurial values, and it needs to be more common. It really, really does. It really will be in our household. I know that. We've literally just been exploring Vermont, going to random antique shops for the past like 4 hours or so. We found a covered bridge coming up in 15 minutes. We've just been driving the border of Vermont and New Hampshire basically. So we want to go see this covered bridge, and then there's this little local pizza restaurant that's been there since the 50s that, you know, we like to try the mom and pop places for lunch. We had to find at least one of these old covered bridges. These are cool. This feels like a time capsule. Really cool. Huh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It really is. Pretty cool. 1879. That's pretty cool. You could still see these things being used for like stagecoaches. So cool. You like it? Wow. From this side, the view is so nice too. Just so naturey. It really is. Vermont is definitely a beautiful, beautiful state. I really like it here. Something about just sitting around listening to the water is just so peaceful. Bro, I think that's the biggest leaf I've ever seen, man. You got the biggest one I've ever seen. That thing's huge. It's as big as you are, man. What'd you find? You found a high chair? You gonna keep exploring? Huh? You gonna go under? No, don't go under. Dad-ass too tall to get under there. You're gonna break Dad-ass back. You won't have much longer to be able to go under either, buddy. You're gonna be tall too. You're gonna have to suffer just like Dada. Go, 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 go. We made it to Brattleboro House of Pizza, and it smells so good. And there's nobody in here. It's so peaceful. Let's go. Where are you going? I'm sure. Where are you going, man? Bye-bye, Broly. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That place was absolutely delicious. I want to know what was going on at this. There's this deli shop down here that literally probably had 150 people lined up out the door to get into it, and then this place had nobody inside, and they were fast and delicious. What is that other place serving? Like drugs or money or something? And now we're going back out of Vermont, back into Massachusetts. Woohoo! I find that interesting that we went through the entire state of Vermont and never saw a cop on the side of the road once. Now we've been in Massachusetts for about 4 minutes, and there we are. There we are. And now we are back in Connecticut. We just passed straight through Massachusetts into Connecticut. You're gonna have to give me my greeting, please. Hello. Thank you. Welcome to Connecticut. Appreciate that, Mr. GPS. So we finally found a hotel, man. Even in Connecticut, like, I don't know what it is about this New England area. You know, we've stayed all over the country many times before, but like everywhere is always booked up here. Like, it's so hard to find a hotel. We finally found a Super 8 in, what town are we in now? Crawford or something? Cromwell, Connecticut, I don't know, something like that. Some random town in Connecticut. We finally found something with some vacancy in it. And then tomorrow we're going to start heading back toward a little bit more west, because we go the route where you can loop around New York City, Philadelphia, DC, and all that. So we're going to go into Pennsylvania and then down into West Virginia and then loop back into Virginia to be home by Tuesday. It's the plan. Oh, guys, happy Sunday morning, and not welcome back to the Jebus family. I forgot this is a continuation, but happy Sunday morning. Today we're getting ready to leave out of Connecticut. Can you say hi? Show everybody your new box. Wasn't no? Okay, he ran away. But we're getting ready to head out of Connecticut. Tonight we're gonna be staying in Pennsylvania. Well, now you want to show your box? But yeah, today's the last day in New England. After today, we're officially out of New England. Can you do a scarf dance? Dance, 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 dance. That's so good. I like it. You're a little professional. What happened to the weather? It was nice and cool where you have to wear jeans and hoodie. Now I come outside in jeans and hoodie. I'm like, ew, what is this? It's back to the 60s. That's gross. I want it to stay in that like low 50s, high 40s range. That's where it's just absolutely beautiful. But anyway, we found some random hole-in-the-wall barbecue place we have to try here in Connecticut before we leave out of here and go back into, I think we crossed into New York a little bit before we go into Pennsylvania, but we got to give Connecticut another chance. Broly Bear, can you say hi? Can you say, I'm gonna eat some chicken? Can you say chicken? No? You're going stone cold on me? Stone cold silence? Alright, he said so. We made it to Hindsight Barbecue here in Connecticut, and it smells so good in here. I'm like pathetically excited. What'd you say? What'd you say? Say chicken? Chicken, say I'm eating chicken. Yay! We have to go past the city, so I had to get a tall one. You know what I mean? Just a tall one to make it through the day. That's where we're at, Hindsight Barbecue. Let's go. And they gave us stickers for Broly, so they get plus points. These smoked wings are absolutely banging right now. Oh my gosh. This guy was shoveling. Are you still shoveling your chicken?
Yes.
He ate all 6 of his wings, minus like the crunchy skin, of course, but just actual chicken.
Dragon.
That's a dragon. That's Shenron.
Dragon.
Can you say Shenron?
Dragon.
Can you say Shenron? That's right. Good job. I should have stopped at like 8, but I ate all 10. I had no self-control, but they were so good, man. Broly said so too. He was like shoveling like he hadn't eaten in a month. Huh? Were they good?
Well, he slept long time.
He slept for 14 hours. Draw that picture in all the van dirt. Wow. I like it. I like it. That looks so good. Can you draw a circle? Good job, buddy. That's so good. This place absolutely redeems Connecticut barbecue, because on the way out here we had some barbecue in Connecticut. It was the worst place I ever had. That place is probably number 2. I'd say best wings I've ever had in my life. That was amazing. You got to come here if you're in Connecticut. We're stopping here to grab a drink before we got back on the road, and they have the old school McDonald's sign. Let's go. Stuck in some outside of Danbury, Connecticut traffic here, but we just found a flea market in the New York part called Patterson Flea Market. It looks pretty cool. They're open till 3. We'll get there a couple hour, 40 minutes before they close. Hopefully it's not one of those ones where everyone starts to pack up and leave early, because if so, that'll suck. Is there some laws in Connecticut that I'm unaware of? Like 3 people in a row just went left on red. I mean, it wasn't like it just turned red, it had been red and they went right through it in a row. Is there some law here? I don't know. It's not a one-way to one-way or nothing. It's a multi-way to multi-way. Or are they just stupid? I'm guessing B, but somebody please enlighten me. Hey, we officially made it into New York. See, it's some parts of New York are so beautiful. You gotta train yourself to realize that New York's not just New York City. It's hard, trust me. I'm not from New York either, but when I think of New York, I think of the city. I forget about all the other beautiful parts. Look at these New York views, man. They are beautiful, actually. Wow, I didn't think New York would be more scenic than Connecticut, man. There really wasn't a lot of, maybe we went to the wrong places. I did not see a lot of scenic areas in Connecticut. It was just really overcrowded everywhere we went. We are 1.8 miles away from this Patterson flea market. Wow, I keep wanting to look at that. Hopefully this flea market still has a few vendors there. They only hold it on Sundays, not Friday and Saturday, so I'm hoping that means they'll stay the whole time until 3 and not leave early. Fingers crossed. So that flea market is one of those ones that's mostly just new stuff at slightly discounted prices. Not really. There was a couple tables that had cool stuff, but I did find this beauty at an absolute steal. Look at this Swarovski watch. I just looked it up. Last one sold this model was $262. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely a good find. At least I got something good. We also got all these vintage watches from the same guy. Like we got the old school Tigger right here. We got the old school Eeyore. I got the old school Minnie, and then old school Mickey right here. And then this one was missing the strap, but I'm a Looney Tunes lover. This one's going on my shelf probably. The rest of these will probably resell, but this one, that's too cool. I love the Looney Tunes. We just like came around some corner, and I don't know what kind of bugs they were. We just hit like 40 bugs in like a 10-second span. It was like, I thought it was raining.
It was like
I know, I don't know what the heck it was, but look at our window now. It's like disgusting. I don't know what the heck they were. We're just getting ready to leave out of New York. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna go into New Jersey or just past New Jersey. I don't know, but we're about to leave in like a split second. Welcome to Pennsylvania. No New Jersey. What?
Let freedom ring.
Let freedom ring. Back to PA. Now that we're back to PA, it was so easy to find hotels. Like everywhere has vacancy. You can get a comfort suite. It's a nice hotel at a good price. I don't know about New England, man. Everything in New England's always booked. We decided to stop at Denny's for dinner here in Scranton, Pennsylvania, because all the random places were packed to the brim. So Denny's it is. We made it to our super nice hotel here right outside of Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's labeled Scranton, but it's not technically in Scranton. But it's super nice. They had cookies at the front. Broly got a cookie. No more cookies for me. I went back to cutting out my carbs. Broly, you can have one. That's okay. He can have a cookie, but no more for Dada. Dada had way too many carbs and sugar over the last 4 days, so it's time to go back to being a good boy. So we're only about 6 hours away from home. If we wanted to, we could definitely make it home tomorrow, but I think we're gonna take one little stop on the way home. Let me show you what that is. You got Barney? Can you make Barney fly? Ready? Whee! Is Barney an airplane? Yeah, that's so good, buddy. This is what we're going to be stopping for right here in Frederick, Maryland. Now, I have a little gambling addiction. What are you doing? You jumping? Whoa. You fall down? That's okay. You okay? Can you jump? Wow. Yeah, this unit right here. Why am I buying it? That's pretty obvious, isn't it? Look at the size of this monster right here. Oh my God, this gun safe is huge. You can tell by the way the handle's facing down, and this metal thing is actually not touching the door right here, the shelf, so nothing's holding that shut, meaning it's actually locked. One of the things I look for a staged safe is usually these gun safes will have something leaning against it, keeping the door shut if it's already been emptied. The fact that nothing's touching it lets me know it's actually locked, so that's a positive. You guys know I like to gamble on safes. The rest of the unit doesn't look too appealing, but if you zoom in really close here, it's really hard to see. Let me see if there's a better picture, or was my phone just better quality? Let me see. Yeah, it's hard to see, but anyway, what I was going to point out is, in this corner, no, not that corner, this corner right here, if you look really closely, these cases right here are Xbox cases, and this one, it looks like the back of a video game case. It's all black, so it might be a DVD. That's a possibility, but there's also a possibility that it's older games, like PlayStation 2 or so, because it's a black case, the same size as the Xbox case. So I'm gambling on this unit tomorrow if it goes for under $1,000. So far, every scratcher I bought on this trip has been a loss besides Vermont. That was just a break even. The one unit I bought in Canada was not that great. I've been losing my gambles. I'm due for a win on this trip, so I'm buying this safe unit. As long as it goes for under a G, it's mine. Anyway, guys, it's about time for me to edit this Jebus family video. If you're still watching right now, do me a favor, go watch the video right here on screen, the unit that we bought in Canada. It was definitely an interesting one to say the least, considering I didn't know what 90% of what I found was. Go help me out. The link's right here. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching another behind the scenes vlog, and until next time, peace out.